Hey guys, it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. So here I am with my new mermaid hair filming my yearly Warped Tour video. If you've been a long time fan, it typically takes me about this long to film my Warped Tour video until I realize, oh, I didn't film that yet. So if you haven't seen any of my other Warped Tour videos, I'm basically just going to talk about what bands I'm going to see. Well, I guess it kind of spoils it. I am going to Warped Tour, but so I'm just going to talk about the bands I'm going to see, just kind of talk about my thoughts on it ending, stuff like that. So first on the fact that Warped Tour is ending, I am very sad about that, but I am very glad. I've been going for years. I think this will be my 4th year? Did I do that right? Yes, this will be my 4th year. I went in 2015, 2016, and 2017, and I'll be going in 2018. So yeah, I'm really excited. I guess I'm just glad I got to experience it all the other years. Like, I couldn't imagine finally realizing, oh, there's this really awesome tour near me and I'm gonna go, but oh wait, this is the last time I can go. I don't know how I would feel about that. So yeah, it's sad that it's ending, but I think I understand why though, because I actually did a little paper thingy on this for school about Warped Tour and Kevin Lyman. It's like, he's been out for like each summer, what was it, 24 years? Hang on, I need to go check to make sure that's right. Okay, so I just went and checked to make sure I was right. 2018 will be his 24th Warped Tour, which is crazy, so that's understandable as to why he would want to kind of, you know, stop, because when I was doing all the research, it's like, he's gone for 24 summers in a row, never gets to be with his wife, like, you're gone all summer, so I get it, and yeah. So yeah, it's very sad that it's ending, but I'm glad I got to experience quite a few Warped Tours. Now, moving on to the bands I will be wanting to see at Warped Tour. So every year it has gone as planned, where I get to see all the bands I want. Every year I'm terrified that I'm not going to be able to see a band I want, like they're going to line up at this, like, because, okay, I like a lot of different music. Like, I like Motionless in White, which is on Warped Tour, and I also like Water Parks, which is on Warped Tour. Kind of very different genres, and I'm thinking, like, they're on different stages, and what if they think, like, okay, a person who likes Motionless in White probably isn't gonna go see Water Park, but I'm that person, and oh, piece of flowers, just, anyways. I'm very worried they're gonna line up the set times at the same time, and I'm gonna have to choose, and I'm not gonna want to do that, because, like, okay, Motionless in White is my favorite band, but I like Water Parks, and I've never seen Water Parks, but I've seen Motionless in White many times. It's like, what do I pick? But anyways, not saying that'll happen, but I'm always very scared that it will. I don't know why. I probably should just be like, what are the odds of that happening? I would obviously like to see Motionless in White. They're my favorite band. They're so awesome. I am excited to see TJ Bell fill in for the bassist, because Ghost quit the band. And so yeah, I know he's in Escape the Fate. I've never seen Escape the Fate. I want to. I'm very disappointed I didn't see them when they were playing in 2015. So yes, but I'll get to see him, so that's pretty cool. And like I said before, I want to see Water Parks. I've never seen Water Parks. I know they were playing in 2016, and I was like standing over where they were playing that year, and I'm like, you know, I don't need to go see them. And then seriously, within maybe like 2 to 3 weeks later, I realized, why didn't I see them? Like, they're awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go see them. And another new band I've been very obsessed with that I need to go see is Palais Royale. Okay, I need to go see them. They are awesome. I might need to bring like a bunch of money to work for. Not that I don't do that already, because band merch, not that I need any, but I always end up buying way too much. They have the Palette Royale, which is an eyeshadow palette that they created, and I really want it, but I don't know how much it is. So we'll see. I might end up buying it, I might not, because I believe it's exclusive to Warped Tour. I think that's, at least right now it is. I don't know if it's after Warped Tour it'll get put on their website, but I need to get it. Another band I'm excited to see is Broadside. I just got into them because what I'm doing this year is I'm trying to discover new bands so that I don't miss anything, kind of like how I have in the past years, because like I just said, I wasn't into Water Parks, but I could have, hair, please, no. I was not into water parks, but now I totally am, so now I can avoid these issues. I believe Issues is on Warped Tour. I don't know if they're coming to Milwaukee, but I know they're playing some Warped Tour dates. I think they're coming to Milwaukee. But I always have issues where I end up finding a new band after the fact, and since this is last okay, Veronica, seriously, learn how to talk. Since this is the last Warped Tour, I would like to get as much out of it as I possibly can. And now, I was actually pretty disappointed when the lineup came out. I'm like, really? This is the last Warped Tour and this is what is scheduled? Honestly, as you start listening to the bands, you realize, okay, wow, there's a lot of good bands on this tour. It's not what I was expecting, but I would say the lineup is pretty good now that I've like listened to the other bands. So I would suggest if you're going to Warped Tour but when the time this is posted you haven't gone yet and you're going to, listen to some bands you probably wouldn't listen to because they might become one of your new favorite bands, and then you won't be frustrated that you didn't go see them, because I'm talking from like 3 years of past Warped Tour experiences. It's really aggravating when you go back and it's like, I could have totally seen you. So yeah, just a little advice from me to you. I am super bummed though that there are a bunch of bands at different dates I can't go see, like for example Beartooth. Beartooth was so awesome last Warped Tour, and they aren't coming back to Milwaukee. They're going to like maybe 3 or 4 dates, so it's just kind of but I think they're going to Chicago, or maybe it's not exactly Chicago, but somewhere in Illinois. I wish I could go see them, but I'm going to Milwaukee. Unless I'm really out there and I'm like, I'm gonna go to 2 Warped Tour dates, which would be awesome. I know people, or I don't know people, but I'm aware of people who live in like a bigger state, and like Warped Tour dates are like a little bit closer together, and they go to like multiple places. Like, I want to do that, but I live in Wisconsin. Yeah, another new band that I found like a few months ago actually. I actually found them through their, I think it was either pop punk or punk mashup cover thingy. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's some sort of cover mashup thing of a bunch of songs that I like, and I thought the singing was really good. So I went and listened to some of the original stuff, and I do really like it. The band is called Story Untold, and yeah, so if I have time and I have nothing going on, I'll probably go and see them, but they aren't like a top priority, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, if they're there and I got nothing else to do, of course I'm gonna go see them. A couple other bands that just kind of like, if I have time, I'm gonna go see, which would be Real Friends, Knuckle Puck, Issues. I'm missing some bands. Okay, so I made a playlist for myself of bands that that are on Warped Tour that I can just like play through and like get ready for Warped Tour or whatever. But there's like a bunch of bands on here that I want to see, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to see all of them. Like, let's see here. There's Ice Nine Kills. I really want to see them. I saw them when they were with Motionless in White and opened up for Motionless in White on the Graveyard Shift tour. There's also With Confidence. I really want to see them. Mayday Parade would be really awesome to see. Oh, I want to see Simple Plan. I need to see Simple Plan. I really hope this all works out. 8 champs as it is. Okay. Hopefully this all works out. So yeah, anyways, those are just a few of the bands I'm looking forward to seeing on Warped Tour. I'm sure there's a bunch more. I haven't gotten done listening to all the other bands that I want to like get through, like I said before, but that might not be a good idea because I won't have time to see them all, and I'll be really sad the day of. And end the video here. I thought I'd just talk about some bands I wanted to see on Warped Tour, because I think I usually film these videos. I know I filmed one last year because is it weird that I watch my own videos? Like sometimes I'll go back and watch some of my old videos, and that's actually how I got motivated to do this one. So yeah. Anyways, I just want to put some thoughts out there on what I'm gonna do with Warped Tour. So this video is getting way too long, longer than I wanted it to be, but you know, I just like to ramble, if you know me. I think there'll be probably a Warped Tour experience video coming out like usual. Don't know when that'll be, but there will be one. Yeah, I'm gonna go. If you want to follow any of my social media, the links will be in the description. I can't talk today. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. I don't have a schedule. I post whenever I want to, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!